Hello, grade 2. I hope you're preparing well for your science exam. Today we are going to revise together for it. And before we start, I want to tell you that I'm gonna miss you so much. And I'm so glad that I was your teacher this year. I've tried to interest you about the world in which we live. We spoke about our body, how to care for it, about all the things that live and that are around us. So let's go. First of all, we're gonna start with our book. How are I'm gonna start with the first lesson that we have to study for the exam. How are animals alike and how are they different? I'm pretty sure that you all know the answers. Here we have different animals: frog, fish, bird, rabbit. Um, these animals are different for sure because the frog jumps, they move in different ways. The frog jumps, the fish swims, the bird flies, and the rabbit jumps also or hops. Their bodies are covered with different things. The skin of the frog is smooth and moist. The body of the fish is covered by disconnected scales. The bird is covered by feathers, the rabbit by fur. How are these animals different? So we said that they move in different ways. They are covered by their bodies features are different. Um, they eat different things. They live in different places. Answers may vary. How are these animals alike? All the animals need food, they need water, they breathe, they need a shelter, they reproduce, they are alive. So, how are the dog and the cat similar? Both the dog and the cat have four legs to move, and they have hair or fur covering their body. Okay, how is the fish different from these animals? The fish can live only in water. How are insects and birds alike? They use their wings to fly. How is the snake different from these animals? The snake has no legs. Mm, how is the frog different from these animals? Come on, frogs can live in water or on land. We have here the monkey. How is the monkey different from these animals? The monkey can use its arm to swing on branches. So, as you know, we have five different vertebrate animals group. Um, we have two groups to prepare for our exam. Lesson 4, it's about birds. How are birds different from other animals? The pictures on page 62 show different kinds of birds. Um, Here also we can see more pictures. The body of birds is covered with feathers to keep them warm, akid. All birds, they have wings, but not all birds can fly. We can give some examples. The kiwi bird, the ostrich, the penguin, they don't fly. A bird uses its beak. Okay, different birds have different beaks. They use them to eat, they lay eggs, and they breathe with their lungs. Take a look on this picture. Let's solve the question of I apply part. Is this animal a bird? Yes, it is a bird. Why? Um, take a close look on the picture. It has two wings. Its body is covered by feathers. It has a beak. So these characteristics make of this animal a bird. Where do birds live? They live on land and they breathe with their lungs. The body of birds is covered with feathers. They have, what do they have to walk? They have two legs to walk and they have, sorry, two legs to walk and two wings to fly. The second group of animals to study is the mammals group. How are mammals different from other animals? Mammals are animals that feed their young milk. Okay, most of the mammals give birth to young babies, but not all of them. You know that the echidna, the platypus are two species of animals that lay eggs, but they feed their young milk. Mammals have hair or fur covering their bodies. They have lungs to breathe. These lungs help them take oxygen from the air. Take a look on the pictures on pages 66 and 67. We have lots of examples of mammals. Humans are mammals. We are mammals because our bodies are covered with fur. We have hair. We give birth to young babies. We breathe with our lungs. The dog, the horse, sheep, cats, camels, pandas, rabbits, monkeys. All of these are examples of mammals. Why do dolphins rise up to the surface of water from time to time? The dolphin, the whale, the sea cow, the seal are mammals. Dolphins and whales live they spend all the time in the water, but they come up, they come above the surface of water from time to time to take a breath because they breathe with the lungs, so they need to take air. Circle the letter of the pictures that shows a mammal. The zebra is a mammal because it gives birth to young babies. It feeds its young milk. Its body is covered by fur. It breathes with its lungs. The tiger also. The elephant, كمان. The deer. The crocodile, the body of a crocodile is covered by dry connected scale, so it's not a mammal. كمان it lays eggs. The snake also is a reptile. The crocodile, the snake, the lizard are reptiles because their bodies are covered by dry connected scales. The peacock and the penguin are birds because their bodies are covered with feathers. They have wings, they have a beak, as we spoke before. In this picture, we can see a bat. The bat is the only flying mammal. Okay, let's solve these riddles together. Guess who am I? I have smooth, moist skin. For sure, it's a frog. Amphibians. Okay, the body of amphibians is covered by amphibians have moist, smooth skin. I give milk to my young. Who gives milk to its young? أكيد mammals. I have scales covering my body. I live in water. يعني الfish وعنده disconnected or detached scales. I have feathers. Feathers أكيد for the birds. I have hard scales اللي هن reptiles. So it's the turtle. The elephant is a mammal. An animal with a beak is a bird. Which of these animals feeds its young milk? أكيد مش the turtle. The turtle is a reptile. It lays eggs and it doesn't feed its young milk. So it's the koala. Tigers and lions are mammals. The chick is covered by feathers, so it's a bird. Humans are mammals. The giraffe gives milk to its young, so the giraffe is a mammal. Which of the animals of question 4 are give milk to their young? We should choose all the mammals: the dolphin, the horse, the camel. Which animals have hair covering their bodies? Come on, we should choose the mammals. Which three animals belong to the same group? Three animals: and a dolphin, horse, and camel. They belong to the mammals group. Classify the animals into 5 groups. I'm solving question 5. Classify the animals into 5 groups and name each group. You know that the 5 groups of animals, of vertebrate animals, هن amphibians, the fish, birds, mammals and reptiles. عندي البير هو mammal، وعندي the toucan هو bird. Okay. عندي 2 fish, an amphibian, و 2 reptiles. Last lesson to practice and to prepare for our exam. It's about the living and non-living things. Okay? All things around us that take up space are made of matter. Okay, matter can be classified into living matter and non-living matter, and we spoke a lot about living and non-living things. Living matter like humans, plants, and animals. Non-living matter, they are different. We have lots of examples: toys, keys, cell phone, eyeglasses, shoes. How do we know if something is a living or a non-living thing? Plants and animals are living matter. Humans also. They grow, they need food, they move, they need water, they breathe, they die. Okay, let's solve the first question of page 136. Non-living, 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 non-living. Why? Because these things don't move by their own, don't grow, they don't need food, they don't need water, they don't die. The frog, the chicken, the boy with his dog, the plant are living things because they grow, they are alive, they breathe, they need food, they need water, and they will die. Okay? So we finished with the book. Let's revise together. Let's continue this revision together. Observe the pictures and name the animal that each picture shows. This is the platypus, the eagle, the penguin. No, this is the hawk. This one is the hawk, and this one is the eagle. Dolphin, the whale, the echidna, and the ostrich. How are all of these animals alike? They move, they breathe, they need food, they need water, they reproduce, and much more. You can give the answer that you want. Which group do hawks, penguins, ostriches, and eagles belong to? أكيد to the bird group, to the birds group. Why? They have a beak, their bodies are covered with feathers, they have 2 wings and 2 legs, and they lay eggs. Mention one difference between the eagle and the penguin. How are the eagle and the penguin different? The penguin doesn't fly. مع إنه it has two wings بس it doesn't fly. The eagle fly. Name 4 birds that cannot fly. We have the penguin, ostrich, the kiwi bird, and I will take some kinds of ducks. Whales and dolphins are mammals. What do you know about mammals? Like we said before, when I spoke, when we used the book, mammals are animals that give birth to young babies. They feed their young milk. Their bodies are covered with hair or fur. They breathe with their lungs. How are the platypus and the echidna different from other mammals? I told you that before, that the platypus and the echidna are two kinds of mammals that lay eggs. They lay eggs, and when the eggs hatch, these animals will feed their babies milk. Here's some examples of mammals: the panda, monkey, echidna, the seal, the bat, and a cat. Are mammals and birds living things? For sure, yes. Why? They are alive. They breathe. They need food. They need water. They grow. They reproduce. They die. Give examples of non-living things. I'll take a book, a laptop. I need you to look around you and to name different non-living things. You'll find many. A door, a table, your science book, your papers, your pencils. These are non-living things because they don't breathe, they don't grow, they don't need food, they don't need water, and they don't die. We will start resolving together the final exam review worksheet. You must practice well this worksheet, and I wish you the best of luck in your exam. Question 1. Choose the correct answer. Lovebirds and lions are different. They are different because both breathe. لا. They are alike لأنه both breathe. Both lay eggs. أكيد لا. The lion doesn't lay eggs. So this is the correct answer. Lovebirds lay eggs. Lions give birth. The platypus is a mammal that lays eggs. أكيد. The only mammal that flies? لا. The bat is the only mammal that flies. The only mammal that swims? لا. نحن we know the dolphin, the whale, they swim. Birds have 2 legs, 1 beak. Yes, they do. Do they have 2 beaks? لا. Do they have 2 beaks كمان هون؟ كمان لا. Ostriches and penguins are birds that give birth? No, there is no birds that give birth. Birds that fly? No, they don't fly. Birds that don't fly? Yes, they don't fly. All living things breathe? Yes. Move? No. Plants don't move, cannot move. Talk? No. Plants and animals don't talk. Question 2, read the paragraph, then answer the questions. Ostriches are the largest birds. They can't fly, but they are fast runners. Ostriches eat seeds, plants, and grain. They also eat insects and small animals. Which group does the ostrich belong to? The ostrich is a bird, so it's the birds group. Okay, what covers its body? The ostrich is a bird, so its body is covered by feathers. Name 3 kinds of food that an ostrich can consume. And the seeds, plants, grains, insects, كمان عند small animals. So we have 5 kinds of food. You must write best 3 kinds of food. Label the diagram using the words from the box. Fur? No. This is a bird. It has no fur. Feathers. Beak. This is its beak. And it has 2 legs. Scales? No. The ostrich has no scales. What is the difference between ostriches and other birds? Ostriches don't fly. Okay? Question 3. Sort the followings under the correct column. We have living thing and non-living thing. Missy Ham is a living thing. She is alive. She grows. She needs food and water. My math book, non-living thing. The sun doesn't grow. It doesn't need water or food. A door, also, the door is a non-living thing. It doesn't grow. It doesn't need water and food. Turtles are animals. They need food. They grow. They need water. A red flower, plants كمان, flowers are living things because they need food, they need water, they die, they grow. Part B, answer the following questions. Why is the dog a living thing? Because you can give the answer that you want. I will choose breathe. Why is your classroom a non-living thing? Because it cannot grow, it doesn't grow. Come on, you can write the answer that you want. You can write it doesn't die, it doesn't need water, it doesn't need food. Question 4, mammal or bird? Its body is covered by fur or hair. يعني for sure هو شو؟ mammal. It breathes through its lungs. عندي mammals breathe with their lungs. كمان birds breathe with their lungs. Okay, it uses its wings to fly. هن البيردز. Echidnas, monkeys and birds are examples. يعني mammals. These are examples of mammals. It reproduces by laying eggs only. Birds, because mammals give birth. It goes out from water to take a breath, like the whale and the dolphin. Mammal. Okay, question 5. Give an example of birds that can fly. You can choose the example that you want. The lovebird, the eagle, the hawk. Mammals that live in water. حطوا whale, dolphin, sea cow. Mammals that live on land. Easy. There is يمكن 1 million example. Lion, tiger, leopard, cat, dog, giraffe, monkey, panda. Mammals that fly, we have one flying mammal يلي هو البات. Okay, so here we go, we're done. I wish you the best of luck in your exam, and I love you so much. Good luck. Mwah.